Richard Thomas is the VP for operations for a company called Energold, which is an interesting business because you drill, but primarily in Africa, and have been doing quite a lot of work looking for minerals on the continent. This is not a time that one would anticipate that your drilling rigs would be well occupied.
No, it's quiet times, but we've got flexible operations. We have portable drilling rigs. We can go to places where other competitors can't go, and we're finding enough to keep us busy at the moment.
Like where? Where would you go that the competitors wouldn't?
We go up to the borders of Côte d'Ivoire and Liberia, places like that, into the jungle.
So where there's Ebola, where there's pestilence and war, and
We haven't been there since May, I have to admit, but we're looking at prospects in 2015. But we've been coming and going from these places for many, many years. My history is about 20, 25 years. So these periods come and go, markets cycles come and go, but we stick with the places we know and believe we do it quite well.
what have you found over these times? Anything really exciting?
Well, we're involved in the first gold discovery in Liberia, which is going to be converted into a gold mine. It's a million-ounce property, I believe. We did the original drilling in late 1990s, which was a rough old time, back with the time of the Civil War. But we came through that time, and the mine is going to produce its first gold in, I believe, this year.
It's very satisfying.
It's nice to see one that comes to fruition, but there's obviously many, many that don't.
What's the strike rate in Africa? What percentage of the guys that you drill for?
I'd say that I've been doing this for over 30 years now, and I think I've seen 2 or 3 mines come to fruition that we might have been involved in. But our history was involved in the UK, was in the open cast coal drilling. So we saw many open cast pits which we drilled on come to mining. So it's in Africa we're not huge hit rate, but elsewhere we've seen plenty of operations come.
Why do you think that is, that Africa hasn't had such high a hit rate?
Well, I think I'm talking about what I've been involved in, but I don't know. I think there's obviously challenges in some of the places that are being explored or have been explored. I still think there's huge potential. We find working in these countries have their challenges, but it's also find it very rewarding, especially in the case of Liberia, where they went from very, very difficult times to hopefully producing gold mine this year.
Richard Thomas is with Energold, and as you hear, it's high risk, but my goodness, high return.